Hello there, Jeff here with the Bigshooterist channel. Thanks for tuning in. I just got an awesome deal on an AK, and that's what I want to talk to you about. Today, for the first time, I'm going to leave you with more questions than answers. I'm going to do it on purpose, and I think some of you are going to say thanks afterwards. Stick around. So if I've gotten one phone call repetitively all my life, and I had to pick just one, it would be, hey, I just found you fill in the blank, is this a good deal? Well, maybe it's a good deal, and maybe it's not a good deal. Today we're talking specifically about AK variants though, and I'm going to help you determine whether what you found really is a good deal or is not. The good deal I just found, this is an Arsenal SLR 104 FR. It's chambered in 545 by 39, and it is a left-hand side-folding composite furniture AK from Arsenal. Absolutely beautiful stamped receiver gun. Was this a good deal? Absolutely. This is a fantastic gun. But let's talk about some of the guns that you're going to encounter a little bit, and then we'll get back to this one. So, I found an AK. That could be an awful lot of guns. This is a couple questions that you want to ask when on the internet, in your local swap it or sell it guide, in a magazine, at a gun shop. When you find an AK, these are some of the questions you might want to ask to help determine whether it's really a good deal or not. Number one, who's the manufacturer? Some manufacturers, such as Arsenal, command an awful lot more money than some of the other manufacturers, and that's really important to know when you go to buy one. You may want to ask whether it is a stamped receiver or it is a forged receiver. We've done videos comparing the two in the past. I'll put a link up right over here so you can see that yourself, and I'll let you make that determination which one is more valuable to you. What caliber is it? Is it a 545 by 39? Is it a 556 by 45, or is it a 762 by 39? There are others, but those are three very common AK calibers. Is it a side folder? Is it an underfolder? Or does it have a fixed stock? Is it an NFA firearm? NFA, National Firearms Act, that would encompass machine guns, short-barreled rifles and such. Or is it a standard Title I firearm, one that you can fill out that 4473 and bring home today? If you want to put a slide fire on an AK, you're going to be looking for a stamped receiver gun with a rear tang and an open rear trunnion. Now, that might not make any sense to you right now, but if you ask the dealer if that's the case, he'll be able to answer that question, and you'll know if you're purchasing one to use with a slide fire, if you'll be able to do so with that particular gun. Is it really even an AK design? Because AKs have turned into, from the media's help, really, things getting blended together, kind of the Mack truck of the black guns that are not ARs, and have a curved magazine. So you might want to make sure that it's an AK design, and not a Czech VZ design, not a Galil, not a Valmet, not a Sega. You want to make sure that it's actually an AK to start things off, because a lot of guns look a little bit like an AK. Some of them look a lot like an AK, but they're not necessarily always an AK. Lately, AK pistols have become popular. So you might want to also ask, is it a pistol or is it a rifle? Does it have a stock, and is it intended to be fired from the shoulder, or does it not have a stock at all? That would be important to ask. Before we take a look at my 104 FR Arsenal, I guess one more thing that comes to mind, a couple more things. You might want to ask if it has a scope mount, and if it is a left-hand receiver scope mount, which is a very common, very high quality one typically, and you may want to ask if it has a threaded muzzle, because that will allow you to utilize different devices. If it doesn't have a threaded muzzle, you're going to have a little bit harder time. You can probably get the barrel threaded, but there may not be certain factory devices that you can use. So let's look at mine. Did I get a good deal? Arsenal SLR 104 FR in 545 by 39. You bet I got a good deal. This is a fantastic gun. The Arsenals are the cream of the crop. They're very, very high quality. They're typically considered heirloom guns, meaning that you're going to have this gun so long you're going to pass it down to the next generation. It's a fantastic gun, and we're going to be doing a feature video on this gun very, very soon. So, I hope I left you with a lot of questions today, more so than answers. I think in the long run, that's going to give you a lot of answers. We'll do a lot of shooting in the future, make up for just this talking, but I think I might be able to help you save some money and find yourself a good deal on a true AK. If you like the video, please click like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share it with your buddies in that vast social media network that you have. Don't forget about Freedom Fighters. We have a fantastic television show on the Pursuit channel. That's right, you're not just stuck with me on YouTube. I'm also on your TV if you look hard enough, if you want to. It's on Friday nights at 9:30 p.m. and it's carried on a lot of major cable providers as well as Dish Network and DirecTV. So that's it for this video. Again, hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, have fun, ask some good questions, and be safe.